It is Hayley Bowen. I'm here for another episode of the Marketing on Purpose show. And today we are talking about how to get your marketing efforts to gain some traction again. So, we're talking about why you might not be bringing home the bacon with your marketing efforts. Most small business owners who are investing time in their marketing are doing so with one end goal, and that is to increase sales. And it can be really frustrating to put that much effort in and not get results. So, during this episode of the Marketing on Purpose show, I'm going to give you some of the top reasons why you might not be seeing the kind of results that you want to see. So, the number one the number one thing that I would say is holding you back from like really getting the kind of results you're looking for in your marketing is awareness. So it's actually the second step. The first step is to get your foundation right, and we'll talk about that later. But if your marketing efforts aren't working, if you're putting time into your social media, if you're putting time into, um, I don't even know what you're doing. Most small businesses are focused primarily on social media. And if you don't have enough people watching you, if you have a very small audience, then your efforts aren't going to work. It's really, really a numbers game. So marketing is a numbers game. The more people who know that you're there, you will get more customers. It's as simple as that. So if you don't have the numbers from a social media perspective, from an awareness perspective, you're not going to get the sales that you're looking for. So when you're looking at this, I want you to think of a few things. I've got a couple little examples of things that you should be doing. If you're not doing it, add it to your list. Brick and mortars, location. That's what they say, right? Sometimes you don't have the location that you want, and that sucks. But you need a sign. If you're going to invest, you need a sign. So awareness, that's the easiest, right? Get that sign. Don't skimp on the signs. Reviews. Reviews are awareness. The more reviews you can get, the more awareness you can have. So focus on creating strategies to get more reviews from the customers that you do have. Google My Business. Brick and mortars, local services, Google My Business is your best friend. It is so much easier to rank on Google My Business than it is to rank on Google, like the big Google, right? So Google My Business is, with a little map that says like, hey, go here. Like you need to show up there and you want to show up at the top. So if somebody types in restaurant St. John, if I'm a restaurant owner, I want to be at the very top of that list. So there's things you can do in Google My Business to get to the top. That is awareness boosters and easy. That's like an easy one. Social media ads, guys. I absolutely love organic social media. Most of my social media efforts is organic, but when you invest in ads, like actual good ads, you know how to do them, and you have a strategy behind them, and you're not just boosting a bunch of things, right? When you invest in ads, you will get the numbers faster. You will get more eyeballs. So in the Marketing on Purpose Academy, in the last few months, most of the members have been working on ad campaigns, Facebook ad campaigns, Instagram ad campaigns. And I will say they are seeing the biggest results now. I also have marketing mentorship clients who are working on the same, and they're like, oh my gosh, my calendar's full, right? Because they are generating awareness bigger than the small audience that they have. So sometimes it pays to pay, to play. Anyways, okay. And the other one is partnerships. Helps you to bring some awareness, like get on some live shows like this one, especially if you're one of my clients, call me, we'll get you on. Get on some live shows, partner with people with the same audiences. There's so many things you can do to raise the awareness, but if your awareness is low, if nobody knows about you, it doesn't matter how amazing your marketing is. You're not going to get the results you want. Okay, that's number one. So, how many of you are struggling with not enough awareness? And I know because when you sign up for the Marketing with Purpose Academy, I actually get you guys to apply, right? And this is like kind of the number one. Like people know that awareness is a problem for them. Are you struggling with awareness right now? So if you're watching the replay, give me some comments as well. So the next thing, why else? Why else could your marketing not be working right now? Woo-hoo. It's just not resonating. It is just not resonating with your most ideal customers, right? So it's like too much sales stuff. It's like too much salesy stuff and way too little reasons for them to actually care. So if this is you, then you need to do some work, right? Like if your stuff that you are, so maybe you have some good awareness. There's a lot of companies who, when they start their business, especially local businesses, when they start, they get this like big push and they sometimes get like a nice amount of people who are actually following them on social media. They get some, word of mouth, they might get some press. And so they do have a lot of people who are aware of them. And maybe a lot of people who are actually following them, which is fabulous, right? Especially if you're like a product or like to consumers, right? Because an audience to consumers versus an audience to B2B will probably be a lot bigger. And so you might have the audience, but what you're putting out there is just not resonating. It's not doing anything for you. So, how do you fix this, right? You need to get to know your customers better. And you need to stop making a bunch of assumptions about what they would be interested in and actually ask them. There's lots of ways to do this. I've got a buyer persona program that I have. It will be coming out in course format, but it's also available in the Marketing on Purpose Academy. And it helps you to stop guessing. It helps you to build that persona. It helps you to understand the how, what, why, where, like all of those questions that you have that is going to help you to resonate more with your ideal customers. The other thing in resonating is people love people. Some people say they hate people, but people love people, right? People love people more than they love businesses for the most part. And if you are a small business, you might be your business, right? Like your face, your reputation is your business's reputation in some cases. And so you need to give them some behind the scenes. You need to let them know who you are. That is going to resonate. People to people, person to person, human to human. That resonates. Create connection, right? So don't just blast a bunch of sales things out there. We want to create some connection. Let's look at the next item up for bid. Okay, number 3 reason that you might not be bringing home that bacon with your marketing is you are all over the place. You're just everywhere. Like not everywhere in a good way, but like you're one of the best way to word this is I was doing a buyer persona course through LearnSphere, and one of the participants said, I feel like a drunk octopus. And it really resonated with me because that is exactly what I picture with a lot of my clients when they start working out, or a lot of people who are following me, right? Like you just feel like you're just doing a bunch of stuff. You're just hoping that something sticks. You're all over the place. Maybe you don't know why your customers choose you. Maybe you haven't figured out how do you stand out in this meaningful way to your most ideal customers, right? You look confused in your marketing. If you're all over the place and you're saying a bunch of different things all the time and nothing is ever the same, even in the look and feel, right? Even in the delivery, if it's not the same, people are so confused. And it almost, in some cases, would appear like desperate. It's like, oh my gosh, she's just trying everything. Like, I don't even know what she's selling. I don't even know what's going on, right? So, you need to really, really stop being all over the place and create some strategies and the foundations in which to do your marketing. So this leads me to number four. Number four. Actually, before I head over to number 4, let me know in the comments. So I was just telling you about my a participant in one of the seminars that I offered. who had said that she looked like a drunk octopus, or she felt, she didn't look, she does not look like an octopus. She felt like a drunk octopus. How would you word it? How would you word that, like, being all over the place feeling for you? I've had some clients say it feels like they're sledging through the mud. I've had some clients saying like they're running through rabbit holes. How would you word that? Let me know in the comments. How do you word the way you feel when you're marketing and you just don't know what to say? Okay. Number four, the final one I'm going to give you guys today. If you are not bringing home the bacon, if you are not getting results from your marketing efforts, it may be that you don't have the foundation right. And I need you to think about that, because the foundation could be a lot of different things. From a marketing perspective, of course, that's your brand strategy, that's your marketing strategy, your plans, your pricing strategy, right? But it could also be your mindset. Like, there's something that's shaky in the foundation of your business, of your model, that is really prohibiting you to get the kind of results you want to get. What do you do? Like, that seems like a lot of effort and the long way around. And guess what? It is. It is. And I have to say, it is so worth it. It is worth it to get that foundation right. So, what you need to be looking at in terms of foundation is, number one, you need to have a brand strategy to guide your actions, to guide your messaging. Basically, it guides everything you do. It's kind of the roadmap to your marketing, right? And if you're smart, it's the roadmap to how you run your business. The second thing is, you need to have a buyer persona. You need to know who your most ideal customers are, and you need to be able to connect with them through your marketing. And that takes some understanding, right? And some analysis and some connecting the dots. And you need to have that. So those two things are key to the foundation. The other thing is, you might need to take a look at your portfolio. Look at your pricing strategy. Look at your lead products. Like, those kind of things matter as well. Those are part of the foundation, right? So if you're just doing and doing and doing, and you just, don't have any strategies around your marketing, that's also part of the foundation. You need strategies for social media. You need strategies for your campaigns. You need strategies for your product launches. You need overall strategies. So it's all about really planning things out and doing things with intention, doing them on purpose. Hence the Marketing on Purpose show. So we want to do things with intention. We want to do them with a strong foundation. And when we do that, the results get better. People start to connect with you. Your message starts to resonate. You start to amplify. You start to get more awareness because you've planned to get more awareness. So get the foundation right, and your efforts will pay off. I got something exciting coming up. So starting next week, I have decided to give away a full scholarship to the Marketing on Purpose Academy. You guys, if you don't know what this academy is, basically everything I talked about here, we cover in the academy. Everything that I talked about. The academy is a full year with me and a group of amazing other business owners who are in the same spot as you, who are looking for some growth for their business, who are looking to be sought after. They're looking to stand out. They're looking maybe to make an impact other than profit, right? Because I love that. So we talk about that in the academy. It's a full year. You'll also get an accountability coach, Terry Ann Richards, who is like the bomb. Like, she's just phenomenal. Mindset, accountability, kind of get it 2 in 1 there. Anyways, that's all in the academy, and I'm giving away 1 membership to the academy. The next academy is starting on, when's it starting? October 17th. The next academy starts on October 17th. But the contest to win your seat into the academy starts on Monday. So stay glued to Marketing on Purpose. Make sure that you adjust your settings so that you see this stuff. You want to participate in this contest. The value of that prize is $8,700. because it's a full year, it's intensive, transformational, and I cannot wait to see who is going to be part of this next cohort, which starts on October the 17th. So, everything we talked about today, everything covered in the Academy. You want to be there. If you have any questions about anything I've covered, let me know. Otherwise, have a fabulous week. Stay glued to this channel, and I will see you soon.